This is the kickoff before the kickoff.
Yeah.
On Friday, we are going to be here on the field at Gorton High School for our annual Yonkers Relay for Life, which benefits American Cancer Society. Kids, if you don't know, I think you do, there's a lot of fun to be had. There's inflatables, there's activities, there's games, there's food, and there's community. And we all come together for one very, very important cause, which is to raise money for American Cancer Society. It's for all cancers. It's not one specific cancer. It's not just pancreatic or breast. It's all cancers. So we find a lot of the community come together. Survivors come here to celebrate and to be supported. People come here to be supported that have lost loved ones. And so it's a great event. It's an important event. It's a touching event. I'm really glad that we're here. I'm really glad that the weather is looking great. We have 31 teams. We have 24,000 raised already. And we have such a wonderful event headed up. And that does not happen without support. Support from the community, from the families, and from the organizations, and definitely support from the two men to my right, Mayor Mike Spano and Superintendent Edwin Casado, who support us on so many different levels. I could be here all day listing it. And of course, our Gorton High School team. This is home base, always has been home base, and the medical team. It just makes sense. So
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Let me start off by saying, and let's give a nice round of applause to Kelly Chiarella, who does this every single year. She never says no. Matter of fact, she leaves the Office of Aging, and she doesn't ever say no to me for much. And that means she goes above and beyond. The people of Yonkers couldn't have a better employee service in our community. And to our superintendent who's here, and I know he'll say a few words, the minority leader of the City Council, Mike Green, the majority leader of the City Council, Tasha Diaz, representatives of Councilwoman Shanae Williams, a representative from, who else we have representative? From John Rubo's office, all here today for a very important moment as we paint this line. You know, guys, cancer hits most of us. If not personally, it hits us with our families. You know, my father passed away of cancer, and there is, you know, obviously that's a huge loss to any one of us to lose our parents. But it's not just our parents; it's our grandparents, it's our brothers, our sisters. It's occasionally it hits the youth, and so that's why it's so important to do what we do here today, and what we'll do here this weekend is to raise awareness, to raise money. There are just so many breakthroughs happening in cancer research each and every single day. The treatment is getting so much better, especially in the area of breast cancer. The treatment is remarkable. And why did that happen? Well, it happened because we were able to come together as a community and to raise money so that we can raise awareness, fund the research, but not just fund the research, but raise awareness. Because we all know that by raising awareness to our family members, and then make sure that they got to go to the doctors, they have to go to the doctors more often, they have to get tested, because early detection is the quickest and easiest way to beat cancer. And I know that you all know that, our future doctors here over at Gorton. So thank you for being part of today's event and part of this weekend's event. I won't be able to be here this weekend because of the National Conference of Mayors, but I know that I have plenty of relatives who will be here, and we're going to march. We're going to march for us. It'll be to remember Dad, but also to raise awareness, to raise money, because we want people to get to go to the doctors, get early detection, get cured, and at the same time we want to fund for a cure. So thank you all for being here, especially our Yonkers public school kids. You guys are the best. And just love you guys, and you continue to amaze all of this country people talk about Yonkers Public School District, because you guys are just doing some remarkable things. And I saw so many of you going to college, and I heard some of the names, pretty impressive about some of the colleges that you've spoken about. So congratulations, and I'll turn it over to my good friend, Dr. Casado.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and good morning, everyone. Thank you to Kelly, thank you to the Majority Leader, thank you to the Minority Leader for ensuring that we come together as a community around such an important cause, which is awareness, treatment, prevention, but more importantly, is also about engaging our students so that they become the future leaders of this incredible community. I love this place because it's not in every city where everybody comes together around what's important. If you come on Friday, you're going to see our civil service employees, you will see our firefighters, you'll see the police officers, you'll see elected government, you will see our students, you will see our school leaders. This is what this is about, being a true community. I'm going to tell you one thing. I have my own team. I fight. Oh,
You're in the lead.
that's new. You know, I mean, so I have an incredible group of women back in central office. We work really hard to raise funds. We want to win every year. Sometimes we can't because there are other people that come with a lot of money and say, here's what we're doing. But it's about awareness, it's about treatment, it's about prevention, and it's about involving our young people. So thank you so much. And Kelly and Mayor, you guys are wonderful leaders. And this cause is so important, but it's important because of them. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being wonderful stewards of the work that we need to continue to do here in the city of Yonkers.
I want to also just make sure that I thank Mr. Shigura and Mr. Wazalik. Thank you very, very much for your support of this event from Gorton High School. And with us, I also have Lisa Mascara, who is one of our longtime supporters for a personal reason of this event. And I can't do this without Leanne Todd, who's from American Cancer Society and is our strong support in everything. Council members, would you like to say something?
Majority Leader.
Majority Leader.
Hello, I'm Majority Leader Diaz. This is actually my district, and I'm also Education Chair, so I'm honored to see the children of Yonkers Public Schools here. I was a product of Yonkers Public Schools, and this is where I got my start. And personally, I know Miss Mascara. We work together throughout the community, so not only is she here for personal reasons, but she's also a community person. This is what it takes to have events such as these. The community coming together, making sure that Yonkers stays strong and fights against cancer. So thank you, everyone. We're looking forward to seeing Yonkers come out this weekend for this very good cause.
Good morning, everyone. Mike Green, Minority Leader. I'm happy to be here with this coalition, and it is a coalition, and it's a coalition for good. This event for cancer, it's something we have to do. We have to keep putting money. Everyone, as the mayor said, everyone's had a relative that's been struck. But also, this has got to be one of the top 5 events in Yonkers every year. We have a lot of good events in Yonkers. This is in the top 5. I don't want to go any higher. I don't want to trouble. I urge everyone in Yonkers to come out this weekend, come out Friday night, come out Saturday. I urge people to come here, support this, spend some money. I'll be hovering around the dunk tank, so if some of my colleagues get up there, I'm going to give the old try. So I urge everybody, come here Friday, Saturday, support this effort, because it's for a really, really, really good cause. Thank you.
Thank you.
Because these echo the sentiments of the Minority Leader, of course the Majority Leader and our Superintendent, this is a time for us to be together as a community. It's a time for us to raise awareness, raise money, and fight for the cure. And so that's what we're doing here today. We're going to paint this line. I'm going to turn my brush over to a really good friend of mine who's been fighting the good fight for a while. And she is tenacious, and she is one of the most incredible individuals I've ever known in my lifetime. So that's Lisa. So I'll turn my brush over to you.
This is going to be the most crooked part of this line. Okay, you ready, pal? I'll start here. On the line off. Yeah, you go that way, I'll go this way. How's that sound? All right, amateurs. Here we go.
Nice. Make it nice. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your mother now, you pay.
Oh, really? Okay. All right, the street guys are ready to kill me right now.
Should be a straight line kill.
Sorry, guys. Al, you might have to go over this one.
I skipped that class.
You're going to have the cars swerving around this.
I want to thank all of you for coming out this morning, the kickoff before the kickoff. And we are going to have such a blast on Friday. Personally, invite your friends and your family and anybody with kids to come. It's great for that we all come together and we support each other, but we want more people to come. So that's the message. Get your families to come, okay?
Yep.
Thank you.
Say bye to everyone. Get back to class.
Good luck in school.
See you guys Friday.
Hey, congratulations on your graduation.
Mayor.
You don't want to get on your knees.
There was a byproduct to that. Good job.
Be careful.
That's Mark.
Hey, Mike, what was I seeing? My wife never cleaned up the paint after she's got it. I'm saying, but she never cleaned it up, though. God bless you. The brush is just there.
Mayor, you said two very important things. I would say it's extremely important. Health awareness and prevention. Many of the issues that we face are because we don't take prevention. We don't look for those things before, especially in men with testicle cancer, pancreas cancer, things that could be solved if we take a little bit of precaution. Let's address those things, Mayor, and make sure that men also go to the doctor and check things out.
You know, I mean, we talk, breast cancer obviously is very often talked about. Women talk about breast cancer. There's an awareness there, and that's a compliment. You know, that's a compliment to the movement. A lot of people don't talk about prostate cancer. I mean, and you know, the thing is, that's a pretty prevalent cancer in men that is there. It's just as widespread, but not talked about as much.
Exactly.
And so men need to talk about it. Men need to go to the doctor to be tested. Early detection is probably the best way to prevent dying from cancer. And so it doesn't happen because all too often, for lots of reasons, some of it economics. We all know that there's the economic issues, that people who live in struggling communities aren't getting the health care that they need, obviously not getting the prevention that they need. But you need to see a doctor, you need to eat right, you need to work out, and if you're able to get an early diagnosis, that will really go a long way towards preventing you from dying from cancer. Obviously, this weekend's event is doing that. It's creating that awareness, showing people where they can go. There are places you can go. It's called the Mayor's Helpline, and they will direct you to somebody who will tell you where you can go and get services. And at the same time, let's raise money. Raising the money, no matter what it is. I mean, so far they've raised $24,000. That's really incredible. Raising money so that cancer research can continue until there's a cure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Mayor,
You don't get listed first. You must have some coalition. You're not getting.
Kelly, today was the kickoff of the kickoff, as you said.
Yes, getting
We
ready.
talk about cancer. We talk about fundraising. We are talking about prevention. The key thing here is prevention. Okay? A lot of the issues that we face, and we all have faced, we all have a family member that passed due to cancer, but we also all have a family member that could have prevented if he had done a preventive health care.
Especially coming out of COVID, where people didn't go to the doctor.
Exactly. So, Kelly, tell us about this event. Tell us about where can they donate. Tell us about what's going on. Tell us anything you want to tell us about cancer.
So, as far as the mission goes, the Gorton High School medical team will be here, and they'll be doing all kinds of screenings and talking to people about the importance of their screenings. And American Cancer Society also brings somebody along to talk about the mission, to talk about preventing cancer and those screenings. That's very important. The second important thing to me is community. The fact that the entire community, police and fire and schools and hospitals, we all come together for one cause and to support each other. Then, of course, there's fundraising. We fundraise online by supporting all of the 31 teams that are going to be here, and we fundraise also here by selling hot dogs and hamburgers and having games and raffles and lots of fun activities. The website is Yonkers Relay for Life. It's Relay for Life /Yonkers NY. That's the website. It's on Facebook as well, or you can just Google Yonkers Relay for Life and you'll find us. One of the other ways that we fundraise is by selling luminarias. At 9 o'clock, we all come together to remember the people that we've lost with a very touching ceremony. And we sell luminarias that you can dedicate in honor or in remembrance of a person that has cancer or has battled cancer. And so the luminarias will line the inside and the outside of the track, and we're going to spell out the word hope up in the bleachers with our luminarias. And then we'll do a silent lap after that ceremony. Luminarias can also be bought online or at the event. So the big message is that this is it's not a sporting event. It's not just for city agencies. It's for everybody. People can come out here with their families and have fun with the kids. There's inflatables, and I have a Boy Scout troop that's going to be doing all kinds of fun games, egg tosses and tug of wars and all kinds of fun things. So, and then there's entertainment for us people, the ones that are a little older. We have some musicians coming in, and we have a great DJ happening all night long. So, besides the touching piece and community coming together, it's just a lot of fun. I hope that everybody comes out Friday. We start at 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock is opening ceremony, and 9 o'clock is luminaria ceremony, and we end at midnight. So come anytime. Bring a lawn chair and hang out.
So Kelly, I've been following you this week for the work that you do, great work, helping the community, be contagious of love.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you.
Guys, this is the stuff that we like to cover. Some people think that slamming, bashing others is what counts. If we're going to use our energy, we are going to use it in things that matter, things like this. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to come here Friday, support the cause, make your donation, do whatever you can. All of us have lost a friend, a family member due to cancer. Prevention is the key. Thank you. Take care.
I just want to make sure that